This home may not have anyone living in it, but if a fire were to start inside, it would put this neighborhood right in harm's way. Residents here say they feel more at ease, though, knowing the Eugene Springfield Fire Department is ready to respond. On Saturday, Eugene Springfield Fire responded to a fire in an abandoned home on the corner of Old Coburg Road and North Game Farm Road. And the people living across from it say the home is a major concern.
With this house in particular, it's very close to established neighborhoods with families that live here, and having a house that could easily go up in flames, spread to neighboring houses right across the road. Having that information is huge to protect homes that are being used right now.
The fire may not have been that big, but Kathy Hutchins, who watched firefighters in action on Saturday, says there was a large response.
When I saw the 3 engines here, it seemed like it was going to be a way bigger fire than it was, so I was grateful that their response was probably more than they needed, but at least they had the backup if they did, and certainly don't want anybody to get injured in their work.
When the call came in, responding crews already knew ahead of time the building was marked unsafe because of the Distressed Properties Program. Since 2023, the Eugene Springfield Fire Department has been reviewing vacant or abandoned buildings across the jurisdiction to get an idea of if they're safe for crews to perform operations in. Deputy Chief Fire Marshal Travis Worthington says that building, like each building they review, has its own response plan.
Because none of the buildings are the same. They all have different threats. And again, residential versus commercial. Commercial buildings tend to be a larger threat to our firefighters, but in this day and age, we're seeing some of the residentials are a big threat as well.
Worthington says it's better for the department to prevent the emergency rather than respond to it.
We found, and if you can look at the national platform, look at the national level, for every $1 of prevention we put out, we essentially save $32. So the investment in prevention and community risk reduction and resiliency pays off very much for us in the end.
And the community has a hand in that prevention. If you're concerned about a vacant or abandoned building, you can let ESF know.
If you go to the Eugene Fire Marshal's website, you'll see complaint form, and you can file the complaint. You can do that anonymously if you like, but you just go in there and enter the information and say this is a building that I think is unsafe and needs to be evaluated, and then we get it in our process and get it assigned to one of our deputy fire marshals, and we send them out and we get it done.
With around a 40% increase in call volume the past couple of years, Worthington says the Distressed Properties Program ensures ESF is best prepared to respond properly to keep the community and firefighters safe.